day for like 10 minutes being all cute, making muffins. And then I pick her up and she's like, "Wah!" Hi, it alls. Welcome back. And if you're new, hello, my name is Jessie. And today we are going to react to Season 1, Episode 2 of Chucky, Give Me Something Good to Eat. And I love Halloween for the candy. Of course, my favorite candy is Reese's Cup. I am obsessed with peanut butter. I love me Reese's. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite candy is. So I'm assuming something good to eat. Are they going to go trick-or-treating? I really liked the last episode. I am thoroughly disappointed with myself, though, however, because Jay just watched it yesterday. If you haven't watched his reaction, go over to Viewmaster's Reactions. He has it up there. It's really funny. He just watched it yesterday, and the first thing that he said to me when he came out after watching it was, "Devon Sawa?" And I was like, what? I completely missed, right over my freaking head, that the dad was Devon Sawa. I love Final Destination, Idle Hands. I am in love with Devon Sawa, and I can't believe I missed him. I also haven't seen him on screen in like 20 years, so that could be why, but I am so disappointed in myself. And then someone in the comments told me that she is the little sister of the girl from Gossip Girl. She is also in The Babysitter 2. If you've not seen The Babysitter, it's incredible. The second one was good, but not as good as the first. She's in the second one. And then the kid that Jake has a crush on is Ralph from Pen 15. I love that show. So I'm very disappointed in myself. I must have liked the show so much that I completely missed all of these references, because usually I'm like, that person's from this, that person's from that, I know who that is. So I can't wait to see who else is in this, because my theory is the guy who called Jake from, looked like a Craigslist kind of site, I'm thinking that's Andy, because the voice sounded very familiar, and I know, I'm pretty sure that Brad Dourif is the voice of Chucky. They brought him back. I'm pretty sure they're bringing Andy back as well. So let's just jump in and find out. But before we do, don't forget to throw a like or dislike if you do or do not like what you see. But comment down below, let me know why. Subscribe if you have not yet. We do fun things here. Ring-a-ling-a-ling the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. And don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. It is $5 a month. It's $1.25 a week. It has all of my unedited reactions of everything I do on YouTube, in addition to more. I just started watching Squid Game. I've been wanting to for so long. I watched the first 2 episodes, and I am freaking addicted. It's so good. So go check it out. But without further ado, this is Season 1, Episode 2 of Chucky, Give Me Something Good to Eat. Oh, right. We're going to get his backstory. I feel like I heard that was an urban legend and never actually happened to anyone. That was reported, at least. What sicko would put a
Good morning, Hack and
He's a little
Slashers.
kooky.
It's October 31st. From magical unicorns to slutty zombies. But here in Hackensack, Halloween also
No
means
slut
bloodshed
shaming.
and Billy
Zombies
Spike than
free
Halloween.
to do whatever they want.
Maybe.
Oh, Jake. I'm sorry.
You know, long
Wait a
periods of
second.
exposure.
Oh, Jake. I'm sorry.
That's him too. Are they twins? Did I like completely? I thought they just looked a lot alike.
Turn that down. There's a switch over there on
I'm
the
fairly
right.
certain that that's Devon Sawa as well.
You know,
Bump that up to 75.
but
For a
Dad,
kid?
it's not till the 15th.
Most important race
That's
of
not
your
healthy
life.
for a kid, though. Devon Sawa, stop giving him bad information. I can't believe it's Devon Sawa.
Still with the nightmares? You can take another week if you need it.
I'm sorry. Hey Siri, how old is Devon Sawa? 43. I mean, his look terrible. I'm not making fun of Devon Sawa. I'm just like, I'm in shock. Again, Idle Hands and Final Destination, 2 of my favorite scary movies of all time. If you haven't seen them, they're freaking fantastic.
How's it going?
Still call me Devon.
Hey, Jake. For lunch. Have a good day.
It's gonna take more than that.
Well, I think you should give him some time. His dad just got electrocuted in front of him.
Hey, Jake, good to see you back. I wanted to apologize for every time I ever gave you shit.
Okay,
That was not cool.
Are you actually being nice,
I'm
or
really
are you gonna
sorry.
be a dick?
I think it'd be really good for you if you came.
I don't trust this.
Halloween party? Yep.
I hate kids. I don't
Costumes,
trust him.
cool.
Idiot uncle hadn't stuck his finger in the frickin' toaster.
He was a drunk.
What a little bitch.
Actually, really sad.
Fuck Jake Wheeler with a chainsaw.
You're not the only one. Okay, I mean,
gosh.
what about what he said? So what are you wearing tonight?
You'll see.
Did you get Oliver's approval?
I might if you keep pushing me.
Sorry, hot harlot?
Down Bay is a surprise. I promise you it's gonna be hot.
I've been thinking about you.
You have?
About what you've been going through. You know, my dad died when I was 9.
Oh,
I think a reminder of him, you know?
oh, my heart.
We don't know each other very well.
We don't know each other at all.
You going to Oliver's party tonight? You two really killed the other night. At the talent show.
Yeah,
where is
yep,
he
at
anyway?
that. That little shit. That's rude. See, that's the thing about, that's the annoying thing about Chucky, is he's just rude. Oh, she sprayed it right in his face. I like how this wall right here, it's got the branches with, it looks like kind of almost cherry blossoms or like some kind of flower. It's definitely supposed to resemble blood dripping, is it not? Little things like that they add in. I like that. That's cool. Oh, you never put knives in the dishwasher like that. Are you insane? You always put them facing down. That drives me insane. That's why. That is why. Oh, cool. We're gonna have a different opening every time. I think it's safe to say she died because she did her job wrong. You had her since he was 3 and you don't know her address?
I don't think she had anyone besides us, did she?
Privilege.
has
So
a
much
brother.
privilege.
I have a queer kid.
You have a kid.
Oh my god, the seed of Chucky.
Gender fluid. I'm not a monster, Jake.
No, you are. You killed Annie.
So she's the mayor? Whoa, that is good.
Was there any press this time?
That is really good.
I'm
Oh,
speechless.
so she gets praised because
incredible.
she's actually
All that detail
talented,
just
and
in
Lexi hates her for it.
What? Caroline, would you maybe like to meet Chucky sometime? I bet your sister could make that happen.
What? It's called bullying. He's a bully.
Who's a bully? Chucky?
No.
You want to talk,
No,
Lexi?
honey.
It's hideous.
She's better at this than you've ever been at anything in your entire life. No, I'm sorry. I just can't take her attitude.
She doesn't even like to be touched.
Well, neither do I, so I get her. I will hang out with her.
Dev, did Jake ever say anything about his father? About his father hurting him? Maybe because he's gay?
How would I know? What are we talking about?
Doing my job.
As a mom or a cop?
A bit of both, I guess.
Aww.
Are those my medals?
Yeah.
Okay, there it is.
You two make a terrific couple.
Thank you. Uber's here. I gotta go. See you guys
She's
later.
terrible.
Oh, what about Jake?
You look incredible.
That looks so real.
Yeah.
Oh my
Who's supposed
gosh.
to be, though? You wanna ride?
Huge black eye.
Actually, I changed my mind.
Chucky's gone.
Did Junior take him?
Oh my god, he's Hello Kitty. I love it.
Y'all look like a bunch of damn idiots.
When I was your age, I was high as a kite. You have a good time. Hello, Kitty.
If you tell me what I need to know, I'll give you a treat.
Ooh-de-doo-de-doo.
Here's your treat.
You know that I can't.
Daddy's not here to stop you.
I've got to find her. Why?
That guy was just as Chucky, wasn't he?
I've got to find
Now.
her. Why? Wait. 7 minutes in hell.
Your eye. Looks so real.
Kids, I really do.
You're good at this, Chucky.
You too, Caroline. You got potential. I always say,
Mommy says real killing is bad.
Mommy's working her way up my list pretty fucking quick.
The mattress moved.
I love it. Oh
What are
my
you two
gosh.
doing here?
What is her costume? She's wearing a coat the whole time.
If I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Yes, I would.
I mean, him of all people,
Why?
I feel like would.
Lexi is here. Move.
I just don't get why you care.
Are you what a psycho bitch. He's like, that's my uncle. That's so sad.
She's my dad. I'm gonna show her what it's like to get hurt.
I said it was this horrible redheaded child.
Oh,
I hold
my
him
mouth.
responsible. It had something stitched on them.
Do you remember what it said on the overalls?
What?
What do you think, bitch?
No! Sorry about the eye, kid. I promise I will never
Heard that before.
Took him away from his abusive father and abused him. Good
tell
job,
some
Chucky.
part. It's kill or be killed. Whose team do you want to be on? They laughed, just like Lexi wanted. They were all laughing.
Wait, wasn't it his left eye? It was his left eye that was bruised, and now it's showing his right eye. It was definitely his left eye that was bruised, and now it's his right eye. See unless that's just a shadow, but no, that's a bruise. And there's nothing on his left eye. And now there's nothing on the right side. Turn. I want to see your right eye.
the
Or left
knife,
eye.
Jake. Take it.
And now is see.
Congrats, kid. You're going to the Super Bowl.
It's a cool shot. All right, so there you have it. Give me something good to eat. They kind of went trick-or-treating. They went to Oliver's party. The houses in this neighborhood are absurd. I know they're trying to show like the parallel between Jake's life and their life. His abusive father, growing up without a mother in a typical normal house. And then you have people like his cousin and Oliver and Lexi who are living in these gigantic mansions, these huge freaking mansions, living a life of luxury. And it's so sad because we know at least that Jake is a good kid, that he is a smart kid, that he's just misunderstood by certain people. And then you have all these kids laughing at him after his dad died. His freaking dad died. I see this a lot in TV shows and movies where you'll have something like this happen. Like Lexi dresses up like his dead father and is pretending to get electrocuted. Everybody's laughing around him. And I know a lot of people will be like, oh, that would never happen. I would never see that. Like the kids wouldn't be that cruel. I don't know what schools y'all went to, but kids are that fucking cruel. Kids are mean. Kids are terrible freaking people because they're so naive to the repercussions of what could happen once you do that, or how much you're actually going to hurt someone, or how it's going to affect them. Kids are that freaking cruel, and they will push people to do things that they shouldn't do, that they don't want to do, but they're pushed towards that way because they're so outcasted. So I think it's a really interesting take on Chucky because normally we have Chucky kind of trying to persuade people, but they never really listen, and trying to do things like, oh, I'm doing it for you, I'm killing for you, and they're getting upset and mad at him. I feel like this is the one time where we have Jake, who's this vulnerable child who feels like he has nobody and is finally persuaded by Chucky to do Chucky's dirty work for him. It's an interesting team up. It's an interesting mashup. So I'm curious to see what happens in the next episode. I don't think that Jake is actually going to kill Lexi. Jake's gonna get close to doing it. And then at the last second, he's going to say no. Chucky's going to jump in to try and do it. And then Lexi and maybe somebody else is going to see like the doll move. It's going to see Chucky move and Chucky do something and then be like, oh my gosh, and believe him. There's definitely something going on with Junior. Junior does not want to be this sports star like his father wants him to be or thinks that he wants to be. We find out in this episode, or maybe I missed something in the first episode, but we're solidified in this episode that his dad is an award-winning gold medalist. He goes, oh, are those my medals? When he's going to the Halloween party. So he clearly has this whole vision of what he wants Junior to be. His name is even Junior. It's Junior him. It's a little mini him. So I feel like Junior either just doesn't like Lexi or he is gay because of the conversation that happened in the first episode that I've talked about at the end of the last reaction, and because of the way his father says, like, oh, Lexi and you make a great couple. And he's just like, yeah, like, it clearly he's getting annoyed with the shit that Lexi's doing. And he's also getting offended because that was his uncle. Just because it's not his dad, it's still his family. That was his uncle. So when she's making fun of him, you could see the look on his face is like, I don't like this. I'm upset. Again, maybe that has nothing to do with his sexual orientation, but I think it's gonna definitely get to a point where he's gonna break up with Lexi and be like, I'm sick of your shit, because she's a little bitch. She's a terrible person. She really is. And I know they were trying to give us a little insider look into her life with her parents and how they're a fan of the little girl Caroline. Oh, your artwork is so beautiful and this, but they weren't mean to Lexi. They weren't neglecting Lexi at all. They were like, hey, isn't this pretty? And she goes, no, it fucking sucks. Like, she's a bitch. No, it sucks. And then the mother says, well, you know what? It's better than anything you've done. The father's like, oh, don't say that. He goes, no, I'm sick of her attitude. She's such a nasty, snotty little girl that never puts any kindness or positivity or good into the world and is clearly jealous of her little sister. It's clear that that is the case. So she's just a brat. She's a brat. And I know it's going to be one of those I feel like it's going to be one of those character arcs where she's going to change and be accepting of Jake eventually. And so I don't think she's dying, but I mean, I would be surprised if she did. Devin is definitely into Jake. They get locked into the closet, 7 minutes in hell. It's usually 7 minutes in heaven, but 7 minutes in hell. The thing is, they're trying to make fun of Jake, but they're also making fun of Devin in a way. And Devin is friends with Junior. He's friends with a lot of those people. So it's weird that they would kind of include Devin in the act of making fun of Jake because they're his friend, but I guess they're also trying to show like, yeah, we're his friend, but we're not that good of friends with it. You know, like on the totem pole of friendships, he's at the bottom, so we don't give a crap. And they're all jerky kids. So it's like they don't care who they're hurting or who they're making fun of. Devin is not fazed at all, though. That's why I really love his character. He's just like, whatever. Like, I know I'm a nerd. I know I'm strange. I have a podcast about horror and, you know, urban legends and shit. Like, yeah, I'm a weirdo. I embrace it and I like it. That's why I think he's good for Jake, because Jake is very shy, closed off, kind of hidden person. And I feel like Devin is everything that Jake is, but is unashamed of it. And I think that Jake can learn a lot from him. So I like that they have this kind of strange relationship of like understanding each other, but not understanding each other. Like even when he come into the school, and he's like, you know, we don't really know each other that well. And Jake's like, we don't know each other at all. You know, I think he's trying to, yeah, we don't know each other at all, but I know that we have similar interests. I know that we like the same things. I know that we act the same way. Like, you're a nice person. It's just interesting. All of these individual characters are very so interesting, and I just want to know more about them. I want to learn more about them. Mr. and Mrs. Wheeler, that's a whole nother story that we didn't even dive into in this episode. We got a little bit from them talking about what's going on with the kids. We have the maid die. Don't put your knife's face up anymore. I don't care if you think the dishwasher washes them better. Wash them, hand wash them yourself then. So if you're worried about that. we have the maid die, Annie, unfortunately. And that's also a little bit of an in-look into their lives, too, where they're asking, like, where did she live? Where's her family? Did she have a brother? And they're like, she was family. She was with us for so long, but I have no idea where her address is. And maybe she has a brother. And it just shows, like, how fake these people are. They try to be real and they try to be truthful, but they're just fake, even to themselves, and they don't even realize it. They don't even realize how fake they're being to their own selves. So Bree's secret is clearly that, I would think clearly, that she's cheating. She calls somebody in the first episode, I need to see you, I'm with my family, blah, 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 blah. And Chucky exposes her at the talent show. But we didn't see any of that. We didn't get any of that in this episode, obviously, because we're dealing with the death of the maid. Bree expresses to her husband, Devon Sawa, that she doesn't think it's a good idea that Jake is here. Are they equipped to handle a child like this? And child like what, he says. You know, like, we don't know if he's the one committing these heinous acts. So why would you immediately go to that and assume that it's him? It's one of those, again, like, classifying their the classes. Like, we're upper class and we're a fancy rich family who wouldn't dream of doing something like that, but they're like the scum who he dealt with, like, an alcoholic father and no mother, and he's a weirdo, and so he's definitely capable of doing it. And then you have freaking Lexi over here doing what she did with the costume at the party. It's so interesting how they're portraying the different situations in the different classes, and I think I'm gonna stop talking because it's an hour and 10 minutes. That was a really, really good episode, though. I'm so excited for this show, man. I didn't think it was going to be this good. I really thought it was going to be entertaining, but I also like a lot of, like, cheesy, cruddy horror, so I'm thinking, like, it's Chucky. I'm gonna be entertained. It's gonna be exciting. But this is actually really good. They're doing some great story building, and they're doing some great character development. I'm here for episode 3. Everyone throw a like over this, like, if you do or do not like what you see, but comment down below, let me know why, subscribe if you've not yet. We do fun things here. Ring-a-ling-a-ling, the bell to be notified when I upload videos. Don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. Follow us on Instagram at @star_chef_productions. But that is it. So long, everyone. Try and make someone smile today. You never know when you might need it next. Bye. Gotta get this wig off. It itches.